Thank you, Chairwoman Gonzalez, Ranking Member Foley, members of the Health and Human Services Subcommittee. My name is Dean Fadel, and I thank you for the opportunity to appear briefly before you today to express support for the provisions in House Bill 59, which modify the state's employment first policy for individuals with developmental disabilities. Currently, I'm the president of the Franklin County Board of Developmental Disabilities, and I also serve as an elected trustee on the Ohio Association of County Boards serving people with developmental disabilities. However, most importantly, I am here before you today as the brother of a soon-to-be 46-year-old with Down syndrome. My brother lives in Franklin County. He receives living assistance through a Medicaid IO waiver. He works and lives as independently as he is able. Modifying state policy to be more focused on competitive community employment in an integrated setting for those who are part of our developmentally disabled community is the right next step. According to data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the unemployment rate for people with disabilities is at least 75% higher than the overall rate. Everyone who inhabits the Rife Center has likely seen our Franklin County Board's partnership with the ARC Industries, which facilitates employment for hundreds of individuals in Franklin County, including my brother Jeff. Work for him, like all of us, is a key element of social interactions, friendship development, and a sense of contributing to accomplishments, all of which ultimately build self-esteem and helps reduce costs. In Franklin County, we are focused on helping individuals find jobs, training individuals on the job, and then we follow along with services during the course of employment. The ARC Industries crew has been cleaning the Rife Center since it opened. My brother works in the William Green building crew, and ARC Industries has been there for almost 15 years. This is unheard of for any office cleaning service to have a contract that long, let alone be in existence for that long. But Jeff and his work colleagues all enjoy being there. They are treated with respect, and they work together as a team to accomplish their tasks. They want to be there, and they show up every day ready to work. ARC Industries coordinates a ceremony every year at each of the downtown facilities where each individual is honored with a certificate signifying their years of service. The ceremony and certificate are very important to not only my brother but the others who are participating. It's a major source of personal pride. My brother's certificate is framed and hangs in his room. We also have about 25 people who receive services who are actually employed directly by our county DD board. Our county also participates in the Bridges program, which you heard about in previous testimony from Pete Moore, and we value our partnership with the RSC. We have 4 Bridges coordinators who can serve up to 75 people each, and they help to assess individuals, including young adults transitioning out of school and older adults, and they authorize the purchases of services for these individuals. Services that they purchase for individuals might include job coaching, job development, transportation, work adjustment, or training, which is all intended to lead to employment. And this is very consistent with the Governor's Employment First Initiative Executive Order. This helps some young adults to bypass the workshops, and it serves as an avenue for some to leave the workshop for employment. Our statistics for employment in general, not just the Bridges, indicate that individuals placed into jobs have an 85% retention rate on the job after 1 year, and we are very proud of that. Bridges is a good investment for Ohio as it draws down federal funds that we match. Our match is about 25 to 30% with about 70 to 75% in federal funds. In 2013, we anticipate approximately $1.2 million in Bridges services in Franklin County. This is truly a win-win while providing all the advantages to employment for people with disabilities, including friendships, income, increased self-esteem. From a public policy perspective, successful employment generally results in fewer services, otherwise meaning less costs. And while we are grateful to see that House Bill 59 does allocate $1 million towards the Employment First program, I would emphasize that as you are jostling funding, much more can be gained in the employment of people with developmental disabilities in Ohio with an increase in this line item. I would emphasize that I would not expect Franklin County to get any of these funds, even if this line item is increased. But there is a lot of need out there, and more funding in this particular line item would certainly go a long way to helping more people. So I thank you for the opportunity to appear before you today.
Thank you. Thank you. You just got it in by 9 seconds.
Yeah.
Representative Foley.
Thanks. So, thanks. So what's the ask? I mean, what do you need? We got $1.8 billion in our rainy day fund.
You know, if you Madam Chairman, Representative Foley, I mean, if you doubled it, then twice as more people could be served. You know, I mean, obviously, you know, the numbers are the numbers. It's up to you to decide, you know, what you do with those numbers. I can tell you that there's a lot of need, especially in the rural counties. We have a lot of counties in this state that do have a problem getting their levies passed, and there are less opportunities, obviously, in the rural areas, so employment's a little bit more difficult. So anything we can do to help expand this program, especially in the rural areas, would be a good thing. It would make a difference in a lot of people's lives.
Thank you. Thanks, Steve, for coming in.